Today, we'll be talking about the Acorns Spend debit card and checking account to see if it's really good as it sounds or it seems to be. Now, if you don't already know, Acorns is an investing app that automatically invests for you, right? Now, the way this app works is when you spend money from, let's say, your credit card, it will round off the purchases to the nearest dollar and invest the difference. So, for example, let's say you bought a soda for $1.69. Then Acorns would round off the purchase to $2 and invest the difference, which would be 31 cents. Now, it does this every time you make a purchase, and this way it allows you to start investing, especially if you're someone who won't actively deposit funds into an investment account. Now, I'll be talking about the Acorns Spend account and debit card and letting you guys know just how much it costs, how good are the features, especially compared with others, and then we'll talk about if it's a good account to have, so be sure to stick around to the very end of this video. Now, just before we get into this review, if you're new here and you're seeing me for the very first time, my name is Ian, and on this channel I talk about making money, investing, and personal finance, so be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. And also consider subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications so you can see new videos that I post here. And I post a video here every single day on YouTube. Now, for all my returning subscribers, thanks for tuning into the channel once again. And don't forget to drop me a comment down below with your thoughts on this one. So we should all know by now that investing is important, and Acorns has made investing very easy and also popular over the past 2 years with this easy to invest strategy, right? Now, if you invest around $200 per week, which is $800 per month, in something like the Simple and Poor or the S&P 500 with an average return rate of 7% per year plus reinvesting any and all dividends, then you should end up with about $2 million. And over those years, the contributions that you made to this investment would only have been $384,000. So you would have made over $1.6 million from the investment. So considering this, many people have now opened investments accounts with apps, which are the easiest ways to go about investing right now, and are trying to build their wealth. So let's talk about the Acorns Spend account and debit card now. So we have a couple checking accounts, and I've already reviewed some here and some of the best, and I'm going to tell you what the deal is with this Acorns Spend account right now. So first of all, I'm going to cover how much it really costs. So the Acorns Spend is a debit card and a checking account that comes at a cost of $3 per month. So you get a checking account with a routing number and account number just as you would with any other checking account, and you get a debit card so you can use the ATM, make purchases, and just about anything else that you would want to do with a debit card, right? Now, in addition to that, when you spend with this debit card, if you do decide to get this account, that is, all the change or the rounded off amounts from your purchases gets invested immediately into your investment account with Acorns. Now, if you used another credit card or debit card, then you would have to wait for the funds to actually be sent to Acorns. But with this Acorns Spend account, it gets invested immediately or almost immediately. And if you're wondering how cents get invested, they will use the money to buy fractional shares, so there's no limitation as to buying stocks with just a few dollars here. Now, also very important to mention here is also the fact that when you pay the $3 per month for this account, you also get access to opening a Roth IRA, a traditional IRA, and some other retirement accounts that Acorns has to offer from their platform. Now, if you're wondering why retirement accounts are included here, it's because they also provide value when building wealth, right? And I know some of you guys may have heard about the different types of retirement accounts, but these things are never really taught in schools, right? Instead, they teach you how to do, I don't know, calculus or some other skills that will never help you to manage money, and that's one of the biggest problems right now. I mean, unless you have a degree in finance, then don't feel too bad if you don't know the difference between a 401k, a traditional IRA, or a Roth IRA. So with that said, let me explain or briefly say what each account is and then why you want to have one, right? A 401k is a retirement savings plan that many employers offer, right? You can invest a percentage of your pay or a specific amount every month, and you make your investments with pre-tax money, meaning that whatever you invest is taken out of your paycheck before your income is taxed, so you actually get to save on taxes here. Most employers will match your contributions, usually up to 4%. So for example, if you put 4% of your earnings into a 401k, then the employer will give you an additional 4% of free money in that 401k. So if you're employed and you're not contributing to your 401k investment account, then you're actually giving up on free money. Now, a Roth IRA or an individual retirement account is a retirement savings account you can open yourself, and unlike a 401k, you contribute to a Roth IRA with after-tax money, right? Now, a Roth IRA allows your savings to grow tax-free, and when you get to 59 and a half years, you can withdraw the money from your account tax-free. So an IRA is a great option for people who are self-employed or who work for a small business or small businesses that don't offer a 401k plan. And even if you do have a 401k, you could still save extra money by opening an IRA, right? Now, the traditional IRA and the Roth IRA are similar, but the biggest difference between Roth and a traditional IRA is how and when you get the tax break. So the advantage of a traditional IRA is that your contributions are tax deductible in the year that they're made. Now, the tax advantage of a Roth IRA is that your withdrawals in retirement are not taxed. So with these accounts, you can save more for the future and take advantage of the tax breaks and make a lot of money, right? Now, let's look at an example right here, or a simple calculator, right? So you guys can see how much money these accounts can actually make you. So investing $5,000 every year, which could be a couple $100s every month or however you want to do it. And then let's assume that you're 25 years old and you'll retire at 65 years old. And then you put roughly $200,000 into this Roth IRA over those years. And if you save money just like everybody else, that's all you would have, right? You'd have $200,000. But if you use a Roth IRA and you get a very modest return of 7% per year, and I'm saying modest because oftentimes the returns are over 10%, then you would end up having over $1 million. That's an $800,000 difference, guys. And the tax savings while doing so would be most of the money coming at $600,000. So these accounts are really important if you want to build your wealth. So I hope that helps you guys understand why they would include all these accounts under your investment account so you can benefit from not one, but from all of them. Now, I don't have an account with Acorns, and the reason for not having one here is because, one, they charge fees, right? They want to charge me $1 every month, and I didn't have a problem with that until I realized that I could get an investment account elsewhere without paying any monthly fees. So for that reason, I didn't use Acorns. Now, after your investment account grows to over $1 million, they will stop charging $1 a month and instead will charge you 0.25% off your portfolio. Now, my other reason for not using them was the model of how investments work on Acorns. I get the idea of having your purchases rounded off and then investing the difference, and I know it could be helpful to a lot of people to get them invested, but as for me, I would rather invest myself regularly, right? Also, when I did the maths and tried to figure out about how much the rounded up difference of my monthly purchases would be, it came up to be a few dollars. I think it was less than $10 or thereabout. And investing $10 a month was not enough, so I would still have to go and manually invest the amount that I wanted to every week or every month. And so for that reason, I didn't sign up for Acorns. Now, with all that said, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't, right? If you want to invest and you know that you're just not going to be doing it, or you're the type of person that will start and will slack off, then maybe Acorns would be good because that way it forces you to invest even without you knowing, although it may not be as much as you would have wanted to. So those are the pros and cons of the Acorns spend account. Does it justify you spending $3 a month though? Well, that's if you want all the features and you don't think you can hold yourself accountable to investing consistently. And as we've seen in this video, over the years, a small amount every month can turn into millions if you invest, as opposed to just saving the money in a savings account, right? Now guys, I hope this video was very helpful and I was able to provide some value to you guys. And if you like this kind of content, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification icon so you can get updated on when I post new videos here, which is at least once per day. Now, in addition to that, be sure to also share this video anywhere you think it may be able to reach more people and help someone out as well. If you're a new subscriber or viewer here on the channel, be sure to check out my other videos on high yield savings accounts, checking accounts, investments, credit cards, and ways to make money. Also guys, I've left a couple links below to free stuff and free cashback offers, so be sure to check the links down below in the description for all kinds of free stuff. Once again, thank you guys for tuning into the channel. All the best with your investments, and until tomorrow, adios.